Yo, what is going on, man? Daily Fatredguy upload is in the building, man. How y'all doing today? How y'all weekend going? We got Hammer Nation's forced family camping, man. There's only one thing I'm bringing to this forced family camping, bro. All right? And that's a President Trump mask. Here we go. Oh, I forgot about that. How she singing like that? What? I'm gonna tell y'all, bro, when we did family camping, bro, we couldn't bring our, we couldn't bring our phones. They didn't allow us to bring our phones, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you on a family camping trip. You're trying to get away from technology and stuff like that. But nowadays, bro, if I did, I got this, man, the Retro Pocket 4S. I mean, yeah, this the Retro Pocket 4 Pro. And this is like $100 and something. I can play PS1, PS2. This even go up the Switch, bro. You know, not every game, but you could play a good amount. Hey.
What?
Hold on, we gotta turn up the volume. I'm sorry, the volume was a little low in the beginning.
What just happened? Hi, I'm Bryson, and I'm a homebody. I love to read,
Okay.
build Legos, draw, write, relax indoors, play games, and spend
Switch.
too much time on that damn phone. However,
Yeah.
my polar opposite mom has a strong sense of adventure and would often drag her ungrateful children into the wilderness to make memories and have adventures together, which I like to call forced family fun. Trademark.
Hey, the mom gotta do that
I
though.
wanna go home and watch a movie. Hikes are stupid. What was that, honey? I mean,
She pulled out that gun on you, dog. Yeah, Mom Deuce ain't playing.
the woods. Let's keep hiking. That's right, dear. I can't complain too much, though. We would use a camper on our family trips, so we weren't truly roughing it. It was definitely nicer than sleeping in a tent on the
camper?
ground and ruining your back. Looks like they got you doing the easy camping, huh, Cupcake? I just got back from a 42-night camping trip in the mountains where I ate nothing but
yeah.
tree bark and slept on a tarp on
Nigga
top
look
of
like he
sharp
went
rocks
through
and
it.
pine
Ain't
cones.
gonna
And
lie.
then I hiked 50 miles every day. Okay. As a
Hell
mandatory
nah,
camping
bro.
trip
I'll
approached,
fall out if
Brody
I
decided that
hike
it might
that
be more
much.
fun if he invited the girl he had recently started dating.
Hey, want to go out into the wilderness and be trapped in a cramped space with me and my rambunctious family for a week?
And Jen made the insane decision to say yes because I
What?
guess
She said,
loves my
yeah,
brother.
ain't no girl I knew would have did that. I'ma just keep it a band. The fact that she said yes is crazy.
Again, insane.
With his
Is this
nasty
worth it?
feet in her face.
The next
Ugh, he
night, we
scratched
were
his
playing a
butt.
board game.
Stop! I needed that one.
You snooze, you lose. That's how the game goes.
Okay.
Wait, is that the last brownie? You had 2 and I only had 1. Let me have it.
Bruh. And the way you looking at
That's
Brownie
it.
is crazy.
Then Brenner looked for a blunt object
bet-
to attempt to bludgeon me with. As brothers
blunt
often do,
object.
he grabbed Jen's ukulele and held
Okay.
it like a hammer, threatening to hit me. Imagine this. You're stranded in the wilderness with a
Bruh, he
family of
would've killed
tweakers
you.
and no cell service. And your boyfriend's
He would've
dumb little
killed
brother
you.
is about to ruin one of your prized possessions. In that moment, Jen's sanity had finally had enough, and her soft-spoken, polite nature vanished.
Brother, no! Put that down, no!
That's when we knew she could handle anything Brody could throw at her. But
Okay.
could we handle everything this trip would throw at us?
Alright. Mom's waking you up.
Mom dragged us out of bed to go on a freezing river hike. So we rented these special skin-tight wetsuits that would
Okay.
conserve our body heat while hiking through the river.
They look pretty
hated
cool, though, I ain't gonna
hikes,
count.
But there was no getting out of a forced family fun
Hey.
adventure. So I
Hey,
decided
that's
to
how it
make the
be.
most of it as we were hiking
You can't
down.
say
I
no to
discovered that
moms.
the suit could hold air if I breathed into it, and I devised a plan to make it back down the river. Work smarter, not harder.
Go kill yourself.
Speaking of river adventures, years before on another family trip, we were playing in a river and found a section of smooth stone with water running over it that you could go down just like a water slide. My brothers went and made it look so fun.
I ain't gonna lie. When I say I went on camping, bruh, it was, nigga, we ain't even have we ain't have tents or none of that, bruh. We basically had resorts. You know, my family rented out a resort. You know, resort buildings. and you could go in there. We call that camping as a black family. All right, as a mixed family, we call that, camping or whatever. I don't know about y'all. Have y'all ever been in a tent? I don't know, bro. That just ain't my specialty. Yeah. Fleas and stuff. Black people don't like fleas. I gotta hit myself every time. Nah, that ain't the end goal, dog. I'm gonna be honest.
My turn. As I started to slide, I got cold feet and tried to bail. I desperately grabbed at a rock, but the current was too strong. I couldn't pull myself up.
Dang.
The rushing water blasted at me until...
Oh, that's the worst.
At least everyone else had fun, because they were mocking
That's
me.
the
Like a loving
worst.
family does. Fast forward years later, and we were enjoying a trip by the lake. Since we were discouraged from using our damn phones, Dad brought the next best thing, an RC boat. My brothers took turns racing it around, bumping it into each other, and making it go full speed into a wave, causing it to tumble across the water. Proper boat etiquette. I could just tell that my brothers were going to break the boat with how crazily they were driving it. I, however, was going to drive it carefully and responsibly like the well-adjusted young man I was. I was not going to engage in such juvenile, uncouth behavior.
Nah, you about to turn it up.
Away from the waves and closer to the shore to keep it safe and secure, and despite driving it like a grandma, the propeller hit a rock and shattered. Dad, I'm so sorry. It's okay, son. We can still fix it. I don't feel that bad, though, because most of Dad's RC toys were killed by Dad's own poor judgment. I get at least one freebie. Time to drive this new fancy RC car right in front of all of the family dogs.
Oh, so yeah, when you do stuff like that, it's gonna
they
break.
Can't reach the plane.
Man, y'all dogs is crazy.
We walked out to the beach and set up some shade to just chill out at the lakeside for a while. I needed a place to leash Bo, but it was all just sand. Luckily, I thought ahead and brought a sand anchor. We screwed it into the ground and patted the sand down tight and leashed the beast to it. Huzzah! Another obstacle conquered by the great Bryson's gift of foresight. We were having fun, swimming, playing spike ball, and flying kites, when suddenly Bo target locked on a family with a dog.
Oh no,
well,
bro, that's the worst.
My foresight, however, did not account for this.
Bruh, no. Bruh, he got the collar on too? Oh, bruh. That's the worst.
In that family's shoes. You've just witnessed a 90-pound pit bull break out of its industrial-grade restraints by doing a pop shove it, and is now barreling towards you at full speed.
Bruh, what would y'all do in that situation? My instinct, bruh, I'm gonna just try to run, but I'm gonna try to find something on the way, like a stick or something, and if that dog come, bang! It's got to be a big stick, though, man, because you basically risking your life, or you got to go up those trees, you know what I'm saying? I'm fat, too, bruh. I don't care, bruh. You about to see a fat person turn into Superman. I'm about to go straight up them trees, bro. I mean, or find a car or something, because a pit bull, once they lock, bruh, they locked on you, dog. They locked on you like this. They ain't letting go, bruh. They ain't letting go.
Next move.
Okay, so what's the move? He said, okay, realistically, let's see what the moves he got.
You at full speed. What is your next move?
Okay, so abandon the children. Everyone get back. Oh, look at the charging pit bull. Block charging pit bull. You as the parent, you gonna have to do what you got to do to defend your kids. But in this situation, I'm abandoning the kids. I'm pressing triangle. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I'd defend the kids, though, for real. That's messed up.
Fortunately, Bo is friendly and just wanted to play, so I didn't have to clean up another massacre. Good. That stunning 360 maneuver has become crystallized in time in our family history.
You don't see too many friendly pit bulls, I'm gonna be honest.
It's the most graceful acrobatic thing he's ever done. One of the few saving graces of being forced to live in a camper for a weekend is camping food, especially our traditional first night meal. Tinfoil dinners.
Okay.
It's made with basic ingredients, but something about cooking it in the fire scratches that caveman itch in my brain and makes it taste way better than it should. And my other favorite camping food is woofums. You form some biscuit dough over your woofum stick, roast it over the fire,
I ain't heard of none of this.
And when you take it off the stick, it has a perfect pocket to fill with scrambled cheesy eggs and bacon.
Ooh, that look good though, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, because you
straight chug the hell out that food. Ooh. Hey, him
And
too.
we even made Dutch oven pizza once. That was true fine dining.
Okay.
In the wilderness. But of course, we also did the classics, like roasting hot dogs by the fire. I had just finished
roasting
cooking my hot
glizzies
dog
is
to perfection.
crazy.
It had a
Have y'all ever roasted a hot dog by the fire, bruh? That is crazy work.
beautiful, even crispiness all around it. I put it
Okay.
in a bun and went to the table where the condiments were.
bet.
It was
Boy,
dark,
that's
so I
the-
grabbed what I thought was the ketchup and covered my hot dog with it. But the texture was off.
What-
I
what-
brought my hot dog into the firelight to see that it was relish, which I hate.
Ah,
My perfectly
relish be
cooked hot dog was
bussin'.
ruined. My
What?
blood boiled. I was overwhelmed with rage.
It
and I
depends
let
on the
out a
hot dog, though. If you get something called a Polish hot dog, bruh, you know them hot dogs that be at Sam's Club, man, that relish hit, bro. What you talking about? Ketchup and relish on the hoes, bruh, hey, they always hit.
scream that every camper within a mile could hear. Fudge! Only I didn't say fudge.
I know.
I said the word.
You
the
said
big
it.
one.
Right.
The F dash 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 word.
We
To
know
make
what
my
word
night
you talking
even more
about.
f***ing perfect, when we were cooking s'mores later, I had finally gotten my marshmallow to a perfect even golden brown, and Brayden
Mm-hmm.
whacked his skewer into my marshmallow, causing it to fall in the fire.
That's crazy.
Then,
What?
that night, as I was just about to get into the shower, Brayden pushed me aside and jumped in. This was the final straw. Enjoy your shower, Brayden. Forever.
Oh.
For our next trip with
I
our
would do
extended
the
family, we
same.
all rented ATVs so we could tear up the sand
Mm-hmm.
dunes. Later in the day, Brody and I wanted to go on another excursion, but the big ATV was being used by my parents. So we asked to
Okay.
borrow our grandparents' ATV, and they said yes. And off we went on an adventure.
Grandparents,
Now,
what
I
they
didn't
doing
know
with an
this,
ATV? How old is your grandparent? He must got some young grandparents, bruh. Driving an ATV?
But this
What?
ATV was narrower.
They
than
trying
the
to
bigger
make
one I
Neil
was
and do
used
some
to. So
wheelies.
I went to do a power slide just like I had done before, but since it was narrower, the ATV tipped on its side. As it tipped, Brody reached out, attempting to parry the earth itself and prevent
Why
us
would you
from
do
tipping.
that?
His ego was damaged far
You
more
coulda
than his
messed up your whole
arm was. We
arm.
tried our best, but we couldn't tip it right side up, and the sun was starting to set. We can't tip it, and it's getting dark.
I don't know
and
what
we're
they gonna
die and
do.
get eaten by coyotes.
Coyotes are the least of your worries out on these dunes.
What? The hell, they in the desert now?
Luckily, another ATV drove by, Brody waved him down, and the guy helped us tip it back up. After
Okay.
that, I had lost my appetite for driving. My need
Facts.
for speed.
I
one
ain't
might
trying
say.
to drive.
So Brody drove us back to the campsite and told
I'm about to be
everyone
going
what
1
happened.
mile per hour
And
going
everyone
back.
made fun of me, like a loving family does. For the next trip, we were gonna go on a slot canyon hike. So I once again used my wonderful gift of foresight and bought little boots to keep Bo and Dixie's paws cool on the hot rocks, and to eat up the other fashionless dog. Despite being an old grandma dog, Dixie loved hiking with us. However, it definitely was tiring for her. So much so that
I ain't
when
know
she
you
found a
had
shady
2
spot,
dogs. I know
she
about
wouldn't
Bo,
even bother with
but
the
not
quadruple
Dixie.
spin process to lie down. She would just stop holding herself up and plop down on the ground to start resting as soon as possible.
I'm taking a nap. I'm taking a nap here. Good night.
Whenever we would go hiking, Dixie had to be with us. She refused to be left at the campsite.
Okay.
She would run back and forth between the people in the front and the people in the back during the hikes. It was always so sweet how she insisted on being
Dixie
around
just
us.
got a
And
lot of
whenever
energy,
camp
that's
trip was
it.
over and she saw us start packing up, she would plant herself in the cars and refuse to get out. I'm coming whether you like it or not. And also I call shotgun. After that trip,
Hell,
she was
facts.
exhausted.
Dixie ain't
she
playing no
literally rested for like
games.
2 weeks. But to her, it was worth it just to be with us. I'll always cherish the time we got to spend with her. Last year, Dixie passed away.
Dang.
I'll love and miss her forever.
R.I.P. Dixie, man. I know how that is with dogs, man. You build a genuine relationship with them, man. You know, I did have a dog. It was a crazy name, but I didn't name it. I'm gonna be honest. The dog name was Kuta Kinte, man. I know it was a slave name, bruh. But hey, that dog was the realest, man. You know, it survived a lot, you know. As kids, you know, that was like one of the wonderfulest dogs we ever had. We didn't name it that, honestly. We didn't name it that. We didn't name it that. Before y'all sit there and say, oh man. But hey, That was a wonderful dog, though, man. It was a wonderful dog. If you seeing this, man, that was a wonderful dog. I ain't gonna cap.
Goodbye, Dixie. You were the quintessential family dog. Sweet, protective, and loyal. You'll live on in our hearts forever. Dogs are not with us our whole lives, but they make our lives whole. In conclusion, I'm glad my mom forced us to take adventures. I actually love hiking now. We made so many fun family memories that I'll cherish forever. Except for that time Dixie got sprayed by a skunk.
Oh, no. And in the house, everybody got to smell it. Oh, hell no. I wish I had the meal. Oh, hell
when
no.
Bo passes away, I might have to go full John Wick mode.
Thanks. John Wick on him.
I'm taking this. Don't you
We ain't playing
ever
no
pull a stunt
games.
like that again. And I'm taking
Hey, I
these
know
as
you
well.
love Bo, though. I know you love Bo.
I want to apologize.
Dang. Oh. So that's Dixie right there? Dang, you actually got the dog right there, man. Hey.
What's
shout
up,
out to
everybody? It's
R.I.P.
your boy,
Dixie,
Bryson.
man. That was a
I
good
hope
video.
You enjoyed this.
Definitely a good video, man. Y'all hit the like. Hit the sub, man. Let me know what you think, man. Any memories doing camping? Have you ever camped? Because most of y'all, I'm be honest, some of y'all do go outside because, you know, even in my neighborhood, I be having some kids that I, you know, play football with here and there. You know, but as far as anything else, do you go outside? Do you, you know, do any camping? Would you ever do any camping? Or there's just too much? Or you're an indoorsy type of person, man? Let me know in the comment section, whether adult or kid. I mean, what do you like to do in your free time? Hit that like, hit that sub, man. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We out. Peace.